Let's talk about the fuss about holding a door open for someone. Earlier this month, I held open a door for a lady as I was exiting a hotel in Paris. She stopped, looked at me, and said, "So chivalry isn't dead. It's just been hiding out in. Where are you from?" Mildly flattered, smiling, I bowed slightly as I told her that I was from India. I took a pause, then went on, "Madam, this isn't chivalry, it's habit. Opening doors and keeping them open. We do this at home for elders. We do this for guests. We do this for gods. And on some occasions, even for opinions." She laughed. A laugh that turned into a smile as she stared at me briefly, and then she left. On my way to the airport later that day, I thought about this encounter. We live in an era where AI will schedule a personalized workout for me at 7 a.m. the following morning, literally as soon as I blurt out, "I haven't worked out in weeks," to a friend over dinner the previous night. My fridge can, should it please, exchange notes with my oven. Drones are now delivering everything except my grandmother's Python. Thank God for that. In a world of smart homes and deep tech, why are we still dancing with doorknobs? Per my lens, the door isn't the point, the gesture is. Opening a door for someone is a display of an active intelligence. It shows that you observe and are aware of others, that you acknowledge their presence with respect. In this age of automation and optimization, I believe it's all the more essential, crucial, I would say, that we retain that human touch, particularly over those small rituals of being graceful. This is the true currency of a civilized world. Holding the lift open for someone, saying thank you for every considerate gesture you encounter, and saying it like you genuinely mean it. Offering your seat to someone who looks like they need it more than you do. Trying not to use "per my last email" in your every communication. Another thought that returned to my mind: this wasn't, as I'd mentioned to this lady, about chivalry. This is not about gender. I would happily open doors for men too. I do that all the time. I do the same for a dog that was waiting to enter a room. I also, on at least one occasion, and rather disastrously so, opened the door for one of those self driving vacuum cleaners that then very promptly escaped down a hotel corridor. To me, this is a simple act that shows your consideration, your presence. It isn't old fashioned. If anything, it's an act of active rebellion, a reminder that being human is not a coding error. It's the entire point of the software in the first place. Now, as you go about this, you will undoubtedly be greeted. Actually, quite to the contrary, ignored entirely. Most people won't even notice. They'll walk straight through, eyes locked on their screen, ego firmly on autopilot. At such moments, I tell myself, that's fine. I'm not holding this door open for applause or for attention. I'm holding it because it reminds me of who I am. It should remind you about your parents, about how they raised you right. And if someone actually stops and says, "Thank you," nod in acknowledgement, smile. You finally met someone who gets it. So go ahead, hold the door. Not because someone is weak, but because you are strong. And tell me about the last time you held a door open for someone, if you'd like. I'd really love to know about your experiences with doors.